All right, was that?
That okay. Okay, thank you, Ari, for the Sephora cream. So next, I want to introduce our sales master, Amy, to talk about Atomy oatmeal. Amy, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Thanks everyone for having me here, and good evening to everyone. Okay, so today I will be talking about the oatmeal. Let me just put up my slide. So today my presentations is back on food, just like Uncle Mike, he mentioned he's the first one with the food and then now with the oatmeal. And with our oatmeal, the member price for that one is $30. It's really cheap. Our PV points is 7,000. And with this being saying, our oatmeal, this is the featured product, or this is how our oatmeal made up of, is really organic oatmeal. It made up of premiums, organic, and gluten-free oat. So it's really good. Everything is just organic. And beside with that is the ingredient that it puts in our oatmeal is there's no sugar added onto it. It's whole grain, 9 grams of protein, and 5 grams of fiber. It's the same thing as the one that Uncle Mike just brought up earlier about the fiber. And with this is the benefits for you to take the oatmeal. It gives you high in fiber. It helps with low cholesterol. Also help with support your healthy blood sugar level for those of you that have sugar. If your sugar blood is not consistently or is not so good, this also help you control your blood sugar. It's also help you with weight control or weight loss too. A lot of people that they're want to lose weight instead of having something else, they eat the oatmeal to help that. Is also help with the abundant antioxidant. Also help that with too. And these are the benefits. And it's really convenience for you to eat the oatmeal. You could have it and during the breakfast, after workout, you could eat any times you wanted to in the midday or late night snack. And those are the ones that is going to keep, those are the main time that's going to keep you and yourself with your weight control as well. And for this one, it gives you a flavor. For those of you that don't like the plain oatmeal itself, you could also add like fruit slices on it, Greek yogurt, mixed with nuts, honey, or maple syrup. Those are all the small tips that you can add there. I like to add nuts and fruits in my every time so I have in the morning. And there's so many ways that you could get with the oatmeal. It's like just put your favorite toppings on it and then just add, and those are the benefits for the oatmeal. And this is how it looked like. I'm just not sharing. So this is how it looks like on the oatmeal. It came with 20 pieces individually. And when you go, it's just like a little pack like this. It's really convenient. All you do is just pop it, carry out. As long as you have hot water, it just takes you less than a minute to put the water. It takes less than a minute for all the oatmeal to like mix it together and mix it really well. So I really suggest you guys out there, you guys haven't give it a try, go give it a try. It's really convenient. I always have this with me every time. So if you like in a really fast pace going, like if tomorrow when you wake up late and you don't have anything, so you don't have time to prepare your your morning snack, just have this and then you could take along with you. So it's really, really convenient. Give a try and let us know how it is. Thank you. Back to you, Sherry.
Thank you so much, Amy. Please give a big round of applause. Sales Master Amy. Yes, that's my favorite breakfast. I add the nut, and then recently I add sesame powder. It's actually really, really delicious with that.
I have not tried the sesame powder in there, but I would.
Really, really good. It's good for our hair, good for a lot of benefit for the black sesame powder. So thank you again. If you haven't tried the oatmeal, the organic oatmeal, you should try. It's very delicious. You can add any flavor you like, fruit or like nut, or even, some people like to eat salty, some people eat the salty, but I like the sweet. So this is a great healthy breakfast or late night snack. Thank you. And I see Miss Kathy is back. So we're going to invite Miss Kathy to share a red ginseng jelly stick. Miss Kathy, are you ready? Miss Kathy?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, that was the problem before. All right, thank you. Very happy to be with each of you this evening. We're going to talk about the Korean red ginseng jelly stick, which is very useful to our body. It's a once-a-day supplement that delivers 5.5 milligrams of ginsenoside. That's about, it's a little less than half a teaspoon of sugar. It reduces inflammation, which shows itself as swelling. You know, on a physical injury, you may have swelling or redness with heat and sensitivity to touch. That's because of the inflammation. It's an antioxidant that protects our bodies from the damage caused by a cell as it's using up its energy. In other words, antioxidants are the good guys that destroy what could clump together and form bigger unstable molecules that can cause damage. And this is at the microscopic level. And because of its potential, cancer stem cells retain their ability to self-generate, and that's something that I didn't know until I started reading. Ginsenoside has the potential to block that activity, so that's pretty powerful. Even though there's only a small amount of ginsenoside in the ginseng jelly sticks, it contains that marginal amount of Chinese matrimony vine extract, which contains antibacterial properties. The benefit is that it's potentially used to control coughs and lower fevers, which is very helpful, and it improves our circulation. Now, we talk about improving our circulation quite a bit, and the reason is that improving your circulation has so many benefits to the rest of our bodies, including enhancing our brain function, fighting fatigue, improving the symptoms of erectile dysfunction, and regulating blood sugar levels. It also, when I was talking about the cancer cells, it has the potential to prevent cancer cells from developing. Now, on a personal level, when I take, when I eat the jelly sticks, and I have them right here, so that you can all see them. They're like this, very easy to open, very easy to carry with you. Because it brings my body into alignment with improving the circulation because of different diagnoses, what it does is relax my body to the extent that I go to sleep. And that's, I've tried it. Well, I've been taking the jelly sticks for about a month now. And every time I take one, I go to sleep. So that tells me that my body was very much out of alignment, and that I will continue taking the jelly sticks or eating the jelly sticks, because even though I take a short nap, my body is functioning much better. And as I continue to improve, I will continue taking the jelly sticks. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you so much, Miss Kathy. Thank you, thank you. Yes, this is a very great product for everyone to try. Before, I thought red ginseng jelly only have a red ginseng, but inside they actually have a wolfberry, which is I know in Chinese we always cook some of the herbal soup or anything with this it's wolfberry, but in Chinese it's called goqi, which is really good for your blood circulation, for your immune system. So this is a really, really good product for everyone. If you always feel like you're out of breath, you know, you don't have energy, then you need to take this with our red ginseng, the Wholesome Done, and also the red ginseng jelly. They're actually really, really good for your inside energy, for your qi. If you are in Asian, know this qi energy, you know, so those that you can combine with our Himohim, that will really, really help you inside and out. So you will feel like, wow, your face, your body feel more energy. Besides the energy, you also have the, I don't know how to call it in qi, you know, I need to go to dictionary and maybe do more research. But this is a great product for everyone to try. And it's very delicious too. Thank you so much, Miss Kathy. Please give a big round of applause.
Good job. It's chi, by the way. That's good.
Yes.
Chi is good.
Next one we're going to introduce is our Diamond Master, Mr. Mon, is going to talk about Atomy Fine Sign. Mon, are you ready?
Yes, yes, yes. Good evening, everybody. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Good evening.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. This is probably my fifth favorite products that I'm going to talk about here, because there's so many different products that Atomy have that we love. Of course, Him is first. Ginseng, Miss Kathy, that's amazing, great information there. But I love all the products with Atomy Fine Zyme. If you are looking to get healthy, digest health, this would be the products for you to really start taking. This product right here, you guys probably know, you guys haven't taken it, you guys already have tried it. Tastes like pineapple. I especially love the new packaging, the new products. The new products actually have 9 different enzymes in it. So more benefits for us. So I just want to share with you guys, this product right here is going to help our body support our carbohydrate. That way it's going to give us more energy. It's going to help us break down the food that we eat. It's going to help break down the fats for energy. It's going to help with breaking down the protein so our body can absorb all the nutrients that's coming in. Especially, you know, if we're all looking to be healthy, right, and stay fit and healthy, this is the products I would really recommend everybody to add into your regimen with other Atomy products. But I always share with everybody that when you're out there with people, when you're out there eating, this is the products where you don't have to say too much. You just want to open this up and share with them, right? They're going to ask you, what is this for? Think about it. Since you are sitting there eating with them, right? You cheers. You're having dinner. You're eating good food, right? You break this out. You share this with them. They're going to want to try it. All you got to do is just let them know that this is going to help break down the food that we just ate. If you have indigestion, you have gas, you have bloating, if you want to lose weight, try this.
Yummy.
That's really all that you have to do to share Atomy's products. This amazing Fine Zyme, okay? Don't have to say too much. They're going to ask you. And once they taste it, once they have it, they're going to ask you, what's the ingredient? Where do you get it from? Right then and there, it's simple. You don't have to try to recruit them or anything like that. You just share with them and they're going to feel it. They're going to feel like, you know what? I was bloated. I was so full. In less than 15, 20 minutes, we have customers, potential customers that just ask us, wow, that's amazing. And the next day they would ask us, you know what? Last night or this morning, I was using the bathroom so regularly. Must be the stuff that you share with me, right? Tell them, Atomy Fine Zyme. So try it, everybody. Appreciate you guys listening. Thank you, Sherry. Love y'all.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's one of my favorite product too, because everyone know we all, I love it so much. Lunch, breakfast, and if you dinner, you have an appetizer and the main course and then soup and then also dessert. I love dessert. And then pineapple enzyme is really, really helped me to digest. I remember one time I was like eating too much, and it's good thing I have the pineapple enzyme with me. And then I give everybody, with me, they are so happy. One thing about the pineapple enzyme is if you let people try, they will really, really want to order that. That's a little really special, like a little secret, put it inside the ingredient. When they try it, they want to have more. It's like a little candy, but it's
Yes.
good for health. Yeah. Thank you again. Thank you, Diamond Master Mom. Next, we're going to have Sales Master, Miss Patricia, to talk about one of my favorite, body lotion. Miss Patricia, are you ready?
Yes, I am. How are you this evening? I am very happy to be here. My name is Patricia Hornsby, and I'm a sales master from NC Global. And it is a pleasure to speak to you this evening. And we're going to talk about something that a lot of times we don't talk about a lot, and that is our Atomy body lotion, the original one. And yes, I love it because when I use it after I take my nice, warm, hot shower, I leave my body just a little bit damp, and I use this lotion. And let me tell you what it does. It moisturizes your body extremely well. Okay, it's soft and it's a natural aroma, and it's a non-stick. Believe that? Light and refreshing. And I love it. And you know why? Because when I get ready to go out, and I used to have on a short sleeve shirt or blouse, when you walk by people and they smell it, they take a second look and they say, you smell good. That's because of the nice aroma that it does have. And let me tell you some of the things it does have in it. It does have chamomile in it. It has rosemary, lavender, marshmallow, and several other items that we do love to have in it. And it has a sweet and sour apple aroma. And that's because you have the apple in it. You also look like you have a little orange in it. But it smells so nice. So, but let me tell you a secret. See, when we take our shower, sometimes you may not have a husband or a wife or a friend. So therefore, here's how you use that. You use one of the nice long sponges with the handle to it, and you put your lotion on, and you put it all over your back, all over your body. And please do not forget your toes and the back of your legs and your feet, the heel of your feet. Just do not forget any body parts that you need to put the lotion on. And it feels so nice and wonderful. And like I said, it's non-stick. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, if you use our lotion, you will find out that it is so good and nourishing for the skin. And the skin says, thank you, thank you, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of my presentation. So please try our lotion. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patricia. Yes, everyone should try, especially winter time. Our skin sometimes become drier than normal. So this is a great product to try. And I remember before I meet Atomy, I used to spend, I think, how much does my body lotion cost? $45, $50 for the body lotion because I want to have a smooth skin. And guess what? How much is this one? We save so much money. It's only like $9, right?
$9.70.
$9.70. That's a great product, great price, and also good quality. The most important is not just the price, it's the quality. A lot of times we are talking about, we want to save money. Some people say, oh, I just go to Walmart or dollar store, buy something, cheaper. But you have to think about it. If you can use the good quality product, but at the same time is cheaper, the good quality price, why not? You know, we don't want to waste the money. Like me, I waste so much money on department store. You know, now because I switched everything to Atomy, it saved me a lot of money. And at the same time, you know, I really, really love, you know, my silk smooth skin. And then if you, for the ladies, if you wear the heel, you know, your feet's always dry, you know, try the peeling gel. Try the peeling gel on all your feet and leg. And then after that, wash out and put our body lotion. Sometimes if you want the extra doing, you can put some the long socks. After 30 minutes or 1 hour, trust me, your feet and the leg is gonna be silk smooth like a baby. Try it. You know, don't believe what I say, just try it and then you will love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, all the leaders talk about the great product. Now it's time for the our testimony. Today, I invite my Spanish brother for the special testimony. You know, I remember every time I see him, he always have the good smile and the great energy. And especially, you know, when our team, we have a Spanish member need his help. He's always there, you know, always with a good energy, positive attitude to help us. You know, this is like really sharing the Atomy love. So please give him a big round of applause. Sharon Rose Master, Claudio.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Shirley Lee, for that great introduction. Thank you for inviting me tonight. It's an honor for me to share with you guys my testimony. Well, let me share my screen. I have a few pictures that I want to share with you tonight also, so that way it will be easier for me to speak more about this. This is my life before Atomy. Why I'm doing Atomy? Maybe this is kind of funny, right? Funny picture. Everything is in Spanish, but let me say why I'm doing this great business, because when I moved to United States, I was looking for opportunity. It was really hard for me to live in Mexico and making a good life. So, and now when I came to the United States in 1997, it was really hard for me to speak English, to understand other people, you know, and later on, I have a lot of kids, I have my family, and in some point of my life, I went to bankruptcy and I lost my house and everything. So I was living almost on the street. I was no hope. And it was very hard times for me as a father of 8 kids, 2 little girls and 6 boys. So in that point, it's when I met Atomy. It was really my, how do you say, my boat, it was sinking. I mean, my life, it was totally messed up. I was really sad because I didn't have anything else. I mean, working hard to another companies, and I couldn't make a living, and I lost everything. So I did also 3 different network marketing companies, so 3 different MLM, and I couldn't make it because they didn't provide the right tools to become successful. I lost money, I lost friends, and I almost lost my family. So, and when Atomy came to my life, I was not ready to say yes and to another network marketing. And but in some point, my sponsors, they never give up on me. They visit me many times, around 6 times, and those 6 times I say no, I don't want to do it anymore MLM because I don't like it. I'm tired because I always lost money. So, but when they share with me how this company works and everything, it was totally different. I couldn't sleep when I listened the marketing plan Atomy offered me. No joining fee, no website fee, and all those things I did pay in the other companies. So I said, wow, this company is something else. And I become crazy. When I understand how Atomy works and the system, I fell in love, really. I fell in love with this great company. When I went bankruptcy, I lost everything. And thanks to my sponsors, they gave me amazing help. I'm very thankful with them because without them, I may be living in the street honestly. It was really a hard time. So they never give up on me. They help and teach me how to do this business, how to share with other people. And really, they explain me what's inside of me. I was working really hard doing this kind of jobs every single day for many years, you know, roofing. This is very hard, and especially in the summertime is very, very hard. But I did it because I didn't have any other choice, right? I did tree work also for 17 years. Cutting trees, very dangerous thing. But finally, I understand how Atomy works, and things like that makes me go crazy. I was under stress, like I was saying, I lost my house, no credit, nobody wanna help me but back then, except my sponsors. They teach me, help me, and grab my hand and ask me, if you wanna do business, you wanna become successful, you need to follow the system. You need to listen, forget whatever you learned in the other companies. This is something new that you have to learn. And that's what I did. I listened to them. I feel like a kid when I listen to them because they teach me from zero to the top, you know? And it was something else because I couldn't understand at the beginning. I couldn't understand this company really it works like that. It's amazing. I mean, I have 3 years doing this kind of business and I couldn't stop. I'm going tomorrow to share with other people in Atlanta. So be ready, Atlanta. I'm coming. I'm going that way. I'm ready. My engine is running now because I want to help more Latino friends. I want to help my people because as an immigrant, it's not easy. You know, we don't speak good English. Thank you for understanding my broken English. But you know what? In Atomy, we all understand each other's because we all want to become successful. And this is the right tool. Don't give up, please. Don't give up. If you think this is not worth it, no, this is the amazing company. It's like Atomy, it's no more. I mean, like we say in Mexico, like Atomy is only one in the world, okay? Whatever it happen, never give up. If you're gonna fail ahead. Don't fail back. You go forward all the time. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for listening to me. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Please give it a big round of applause. Sharon Rose Master Claudio. Every time I hear his story, it's always touching. And then he's so amazing. He talk about the product, the business plan, you know, I feel like I want to join again. Yeah, and then just remember when your friend or family say no to you 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5th time, don't give up. Maybe 6th time they will say yes, and you'll find another Sharon Rose Master under you. So you will always find surprise. So just don't give up with anybody. Just when they say no, it's okay. Let them rest. You know, let them see what you're doing. Trust me, they will come back. They will all come back one day. So thank you again, Sharon Rose Master Claudio. Now it's the time we've been waiting for. Today we are very, very lucky and very, very happy to have a Diamond Master, Israel Kim, to come to here to share his vision with us. So please give him a big round of applause. Our Diamond Master, Israel Kim. So let me stop share so he can share screen.
Thank you very much, 성희석 본부장님 and Sherry and North Carolina Global. I am very honored and I feel very happy to be invited, especially as a very brand new Diamond Master. I'm very humble because there are many partners here that are much higher level than I am. Thank you.
Go PK.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very humbled to be invited, especially you know, having North Carolina having many experienced partners and business people there. So again, thank you. So I titled it "My Atomy, My Future." This is in Turkey, and we're going to be launching in Turkey next year. So I'm very much looking forward to traveling to Turkey. And that's my wife, me and my wife, and it's a beautiful place. And I titled it "My Atomy and My Future" because Atomy is my future. So chapter 1, a little bit about my life. So I was trying to become a K-pop star, So I moved to America in 1998. I started listening to K-pop in junior high, and I sang every day and practiced. I actually made it to top 10 in JYP audition that happened in San Francisco. JYP didn't work out. I moved down to LA to keep pursuing my dream. I used to perform a lot. I got to sing at LA Dodger Stadium when Channel Park was pitching. It was a great moment. I shot music video and things like that. But guess what? Very competitive, right? So I didn't make it. My life too. I decided to join the military. I was kind of late in the game. My friends were already graduated from college, and I was still attending junior college. I finally transferred to Ford University in Virginia, and I enlisted as an infantryman, which is the real way to go if you're going to join the military, because you get to actually dig holes and sleep on the ground. So yeah, I finally completed, and I'm still serving in the Air Force now as a captain, as a logistics officer. So with the military, I continued to study, and finally graduated from college in 2012. And I also got married in college, and I started the family. Everything seemed great until I could not find a job after college. So it was a fight for survival. I made $12 an hour as a college graduate, so that really humbled me a lot. However, I didn't let other people tell me that I couldn't do it. So what did I do? I continued to seek for opportunities, which led me to becoming a project manager for museum relocation project. And I finally got a salary job working overnight as an assistant manager at Target. I did not let anyone say that I could not do. So that led me to finally achieving an American dream. So when I first came to the United States, everyone talked about American dream. You get to have a big house, Mercedes-Benz, or you have 2 dogs. So that's the only thing that I didn't have, 2 dogs. So I was a little shy away from achieving American dream, but I had everything. However, something was missing, and that was search for a balanced life. So I traded my time for money, and I was always under a lot of stress. And I was always uncertain because I was always competing against my colleagues, and my parents were aging, and I had children. And again, life is not about just me. It's also about helping other people. And I realized that lifestyle could not buy me happiness. So I realized and learned that I needed to change. And William James said it really well. If you can change your mind, you can change your life. So now, to the chapter 2, the world is changing. And what about you? What are we facing in the future? The 4th industrial revolution. And I found this data very fascinating, but very worrisome, because these 5 big platform business is larger than the Saudi Arabia GDP, the oil-rich country. So these 5 companies, what do they continue to do? They continue to acquire other smaller companies and mid-sized companies. So that was very worrisome. And what else is happening in the future ahead of us? The dying professions. A lot of the drivers and all the jobs you see on the screen right now, they're projected to go away in the next 5 to 10 years. And what's happening? Artificial intelligence, right? And robots, they are all going to replace our jobs. And if you look at Toys R Us, unfortunately, my second boy, he's 2-year-old. He's never got to go to Toys R Us. My first one barely did until they finally closed. And what's the reason? It's high fixed costs. These retail businesses have to pay high fixed costs, employees, insurance, and you name it. And when incidents like COVID-19 happen, we are experiencing that right now. And it's very inconvenient for a lot of consumers because they want it very convenient way. And the prices are more expensive through retail. If you look at the bottom picture, it really saddens me because it's JD's Beauty Supply. That was my parents' business. They had that business for 12 years and they closed down. And as they were closing it out, my mom cried. So when I looked at that, they didn't have a retirement plan either. So that's another reason why I decided to do Atomy. But yeah, so my parents' business shut down. One thing that I can guarantee you that robots cannot replace is direct selling. I don't think that AI is gonna develop enough yet to be able to start networking with people and then start introducing shampoos. Okay, I think that will happen in the very, very future, but direct selling, in despite of the fact that there's a lot of negative perceptions, it has been a solution for a lot of baby boomers, and nowadays for a lot of recent college graduates. And as you can see, the network marketing volume continue to rise. So I said, okay, there are many, network marketing seems to be pretty credible. And I know all of you have heard of a gentleman named Robert Kiyosaki. He actually endorses network marketing. He said that's a very easy way to start your own business. And we all know that online business is the way to go in the future. So what online platform is the right for us? And that's why I titled it, Why Atomy? First of all, I like to have residual income. And as I mentioned in the beginning, I was in search for a balanced life. I did not want to work 50, 60 hours a week. I wanted a system that I can create. So instead of walking to the well every day to get water, because that's how we are. We go to work every day and we get just enough water to survive for a day or two, right? But what if we construct a pipeline with our partners and our sponsors and create a pipeline that's gonna not only feed your family, but your whole neighbor, okay? So that's all your partners that you're constructing the system together, and the pipeline is gonna lead to water feeding your whole village. Okay, so that sounds like I'm not just fulfilling my happiness, but also fulfilling my partners as well. So why Atomy? I have been a supply chain professional for close to 10 years, since college graduation. I have also been a logistics officer in the military, and I have acquired logistics and supply chain master's degree. I'm not saying this to boast about myself, but I'm telling you that Atomy has a wonderful, wonderful way of doing supply chain management. If you can run a very effective supply chain management, that will allow the company to have a longevity in business. So what does Atomy do really well? They create win-win relationship with the partners all over the world. And what do? When they buy items from the suppliers, we pay them in 1 week. That's unheard of in the industry, because other big corporations, what do? They bully the small companies. So when they get the products from them, they don't pay them until 90 days after. I used to work at a large corporation in America. That was very saddening, because I used to get calls from my suppliers all the time saying, Israel, we need to get paid. When are you guys gonna pay? So there's a payment term already set up so that they don't get paid for 60 to 90 days. So these mom and pop shops and mid-sized companies, what happened? They go out of business. But these big companies don't care. All they care about is retaining the cash flow so that they look really good in the balance sheet and then in front of their shareholders. And what does Atomy also do? We allow the free interest loans, especially when we raise up the mid-sized companies. Or I've heard of an incident where a factory got caught on fire. Atomy said, don't borrow money from the bank. Why? Because bank charges them interest rate. And when they charge interest rate, what happened? Our product costs go up. So it's to create a win-win that Atomy really looks after long-term relationship with our suppliers. So as you can see, we do what's called GSGS. It's a global company. And that's why Atomy is wonderful. There are a lot of network marketing companies and platform businesses. They say, oh, we are global, but they're not, because we have what's called global binary system. You can have partners from all over the world. We are operating in around 16 countries or so, but we are opening more countries in the future. And I think there will be more countries opening than what we currently have open. So where do we get sources? We don't just get all the sources made from one country, but we look at the whole world and say, oh, wow, Turkey, they have a great Mediterranean temperature and weather that allow the best quality of pomegranate. They also say Mexico, where Claudio came from, they make the best avocado oil. What does Atomy do? We create jobs for the local country. So we have a great reputation because we provide a job and opportunities to those local people in Mexico and all around the world. So that's what we do really well. And we have ranked number 11 in, I believe, 2019 with the opening with China, Colombia, and now India, and more companies in the future. I am excited to see what holds in 2020. I think we're going to be definitely under top 10, and we're going to continue to grow. What is our secret? And you've all seen this. We have free membership, no monthly quota, no automatic purchases, no risk. Let me ask you this. How many online platform can you find that does all the research and development for you through the mid-sized companies and have products on online market for you? You don't have to pay anything, so there's no risk, not like my parents. And we also have Prestige strategy, which is absolute quality, absolute price. What do? They purchase large volume, mass, right? And we are able to have prestigious products. So basically you're buying Mercedes-Benz at Honda Accord cost. That's what the Prestige is, right? So, and absolute quality, absolute prices. So this is amazing, amazing percentage of statistic. Return rate of 0.19 when we have our competitors at the average of 3.03%. This is not even a close match. This just shows you our quality is unmatched. So many of my partners in San Diego and Boston, they tell me every time they make an introduction and ask people to try it, at first they're going to be very hesitant because they have never tried it before. But like Claudio said, you keep asking over and over, and then they will eventually say, okay, fine, let me give it a try. That's the time they use the product and say, oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me before? When you've already told them many, many times. And Atomy is prepared for the future. And CEO Hangyo Park, during his vision speech during the Success Academy, I was blown away. I knew Atomy was preparing for the future, but this was just amazing. XR, what is that? That is incorporating the fourth industrial revolution, AI, virtual reality technology for our partners, and so that it could ease our business. And what else is happening? He said, we won't compete against other network marketing companies. And he said that in the beginning of the journey of Atomy, okay? Not only he said, I'm gonna target against other big name network marketing companies, he's gonna compete against other big platform businesses. Our DNA is just different. So you can pride yourself with our company. And Atomy is working towards personal platform. So now we are all co-sharing the online atomy.com USA, and everyone's sharing that website. But guess what? If you're into Instagram and writing blogs on Twitter, this is for you. Atomy personal platform is going to allow you to write blogs. It's going to allow you to upload your activities. So I'm probably going to have this recording and upload it to mine when it comes out. And it's going to incorporate Asamo, which is the platform that allows every company, such as Samsung and large name companies, to put their products online. And then in the future, there will not be any purchase you make without you earning PV. And that is an incredible concept because no other company has done that before. So this is a little example of the personal platform. See, as you can see, you can upload your videos and you can even pick the products you like to your online platform. So your friends can just directly go into your personal platform and say, wow, I really like these. I want to get those. So you can make the priorities of the products that you like to appear on the page. So it's called Personalized Online Shopping Mall. And Razor management is another great thing that I realized and learned about the company. So in 2010, 35.82% was spent on products. That's still a good amount of percentage, okay? So 100% of the money that's being spent from the company, or what's the makeup of that? 36% is a pretty big portion. But in 2019, now we are spending over 45% on procuring products. What does that mean? Our quality of products are amazing. It's almost near the half, 50% of the company spending on products. Look at the operating expenses. Our operating expenses continue to go down. We started at almost 15%. Now we're just a little over 10%. Without the Razor management being very, very methodological and very operational mindset, this is almost impossible. And how much percent the company gives us? 35%. So that makes up what we are today. Profit, this is really fascinating. Profit is the Atomy's least concern, okay? Of course, companies need to make profit to operate, but then their main concern is making sure the quality is there, making sure that we are getting compensated, making sure that we are reducing the operating costs so that we can continue to have great products. And they keep the profit just enough to roll. And they do a lot of volunteer activities. So I really don't know how much profit the companies take. They really care about us. But the company knows that when they take care of us, when they take care of the suppliers, when they take care of the consumers, they will continue to shop with us. They will continue to build a loyalty. It's all about longevity and sustainability. And then we have a binary compensation system. And then it caps income ceiling has sold a lot of my partners. They say, oh my gosh, we are living in a capitalistic world where rich people continue to become more rich. But our concept is we are going to create income ceiling so that all of us can have an equal opportunity. And then they pay people at the bottom. And if you look at the ratio, if you are earning a matching 300,000 on your left and right, you can tell yourself you're earning more to the percentage rate than Imperial Masters. Okay, so that's how righteous our compensation plan is. All right, next page. Oops, sorry. This is what happens to the live performance. Okay, and when you become an Imperial Master, what happens? You're earning $1 million cash, okay? $1 million. When can you ever imagine that happening in your life? So I asked myself, I can continue to progress in my career. That's no issue. I was on my way to track to become a senior manager, director, vice president, and maybe, I don't know, CEO. That's kind of hard dream to achieve. But then realistically, I was targeting vice president of a company. But what do? They answer the phone call 24/7. They can't sleep. They have no life, work and life balance. So I said, I had to ask a tough question. Am I going to continue to progress in my career and put 60 hours, 70 hours a week? Or am I going to look for a new platform that really looks after my family and my balanced life and the platform that can help other people? And I looked at Imperial Master, the earnings they're gonna get is better than CEO. I honestly think that becoming an Imperial Master is better than Jeff Bezos and the CEO of a big, large corporations, because we have residual income. And it's 3-generation inheritance. So if you have kids or if you plan to have kids in the future, this is an amazing concept that the company allows you to benefit from. So my journey with Atomy has been incredible. Consumer first. So I worked very hard to create consumer, but I had to become a consumer myself first. So how did I meet Atomy? A lady from a church just recommended, hey, use toothbrush and toothpaste. I have been suffering a lot from having cavities every 3-4 months. Even if I get regular checkups, I don't know if it was the way I was brushing my teeth or the toothpaste that I was using. I was paying a lot of money for Sensodyne, like one of the toothpaste that say, if you have sensitive tooth, use ours. But then it never worked. But then what happened when I switched to our Propolis toothpaste? It was amazing. Even my sons will not brush their teeth if we don't have Atomy toothpaste. So I always need to make sure I have enough in my stock. So I was consumer first, and I fell in love with their products. And that led me to becoming more interested in doing this as a business. And my sponsors gave me an opportunity to become an MC. So with in the beginning, I was horrible MC, but I got better and better. And now I have my partners becoming an MC. So that's truly a duplication process. And let me tell you this: if you ever think you're too busy for Atomy, please. I had 3 jobs, full-time Raytheon. I was serving in the Air Force Reserve. And I also Raytheon Army, and then I did Atomy on the side in the beginning. And I had 2 babies. So there were a lot going on in my life, but I was focused. I knew my future could improve significantly through Atomy. That's why every time when challenges hit me, I did not quit. So in the middle of towards the end of the year last year, my wife got a job in California. She said, "Can we move?" And what is an amazing thing about Atomy? You can pick up a laptop, you can move, and still do Atomy. So amazing concept. And so new location, I transferred to Raytheon, LA in January this year. Did I know a lot of people? I used to live in LA, but that was a long time ago. So I only knew 2 people. So basically I had to restart everything here. And I learned it at the time, it was very challenging, but I learned the importance of life scenario, because every time I was becoming challenged and wanted to quit, I just refer back to the life scenario that I wrote. I had to think, keep asking myself, what was the first reason I started this company? And that's when my sponsor sent me a gift box that had catalog of Atomy. They gave me a startup kit, okay? They said, "Hey, Israel, you went to LA, we want to help you. Here's a starter kit." So I started spreading, I started giving those out. And I was building my business, and what happened? COVID-19 happened. And it's such a pandemic, and I understand it hurt a lot of families. And that, it really hurt a lot of my friends as well. But I said, I'm gonna turn this risk into opportunities. And first thing that happened was I was living in LA. My family was in San Diego. I was able to reunite with them. And what happened? I was able to save my time on commute. I was driving 1 hour each way. So 2 hours a day I was spending on the road. But when I work from home, guess what? I was able to use that 2 hours towards Atomy. And every time I was washing dishes, and my wife's gonna say, "You never wash dishes," but I did wash dishes. And every time I did, I had my Atomy video on, Hangyo Park, or in the CEO, or whoever it was. I wanted to continue to challenge myself, because if you don't keep encouraging yourself and keep challenging yourself through life scenario and watching videos, there's so many reasons to quit. But don't let that deter you. Always refer back to why. Why did you start Atomy in the first place? And through Zoom meetings, my business started growing rapidly. I'm telling you, rapidly, because I was able to meet 10 people in one day, whereas in person, I could only meet 2 people a day. And basically, I moved to California around January timeframe. I had done Sales Master before, but there was a long, I would say, a couple of months that I kind of drifted away from Atomy. So I'm gonna be honest. So I was so busy, and I said, wow, maybe this is not worth it. So I kind of drifted away for a couple months. However, thanks to my sponsor, they did not let me quit. They said, "Israel, let's meet." So they drove all the way to my house, about 50-minute drive. And then they gave me the certificate of sales mastership that I had achieved. And they say, "Israel, I want you to think about why you had started Atomy in the beginning, to the first place." So basically, when I moved to California, I was very new again. So I would say from February of this year, it took me 4 months to achieve my second sales mastership. And I have just achieved Diamond Mastership last month. Thanks to my sponsors and my partners. I could not have done it without them. So I thought back and then said, I was very lucky to be the class number 1. I know many of you have done the Auto Master class from my sponsors. I was lucky enough to have the private lesson from them. So I took the Auto Sales Master class, and I learned the system. System is so important. A lot of people bring in the habit of doing other network marketing. So all they do is sell. We are not operating in a small market. We are operating a global online platform. So we have to keep thinking to ourselves and say, wow, I'm actually a CEO, platform owner of a global market, not a small retail business. So I learned the way of this, how the system works. And what did I do? I invited as many partners as possible to attend that class. And most of the people, if not everyone that have attended the Auto Sales Master class have achieved Sales Mastership in a very short period of time. So I will highly recommend you recommending all your partners to join Auto Sales Master class. And please tell them, you need to show up early, be on time, take notes, and really be serious about it. If you're not serious, don't even let them come, because this class is not for people that are not ready. This class is for people that are ready and wanting to change their life. And there I learned the 8 steps to success. So dream, what do? We have to dream, right? And then once we have that mindset, I want to take care of my family. I want to really improve my life and work and life balance. That's the dream. And then what type of house you want to live in, that's where life scenario comes in, right? And you make a determination. And through the determination, you tell yourself, I'm going to commit no matter what. And then there comes the list of people that are not, it's not just about people that are going to do the business with you. It's the people that wash their hair. It's the people that brush their teeth. So it's basically everyone that you know is going to come to the list, and you invite them. Use your sponsors, use the system, use the Success Academy and many other meetings you have. Don't try to do one-on-one all the time, because especially if you're in the beginning of the stage of this business, don't try to do it yourself. If you bring in the third party that understands the business a little bit more, that will earn a lot more credential than if you were to talk to yourself, talk just by yourself. And I'm going to explain a little bit about company motto, because that is where everything started. If we don't understand the company motto is basically the vision and DNA of the company. Our company has an amazing DNA, amazing company motto: cherish the spirit. We don't use people for a means to make money. We're not using people, but we are in it, again, for our family, for our partners. If they see that okay, so if someone's suffering through their immune system, someone just had a chemotherapy, someone has a very sensitive gum, so you're asking questions. You say, just the way the lady asked me, what, if do you have any teeth issue and things like that, and then I say, yes, I do, and then I use the toothpaste, and then believe it or not, I have never had cavity after that. It's been 2 years, if not more. It was amazing. In sunscreen, I was always playing soccer. And then the lady said, hey, use the sunscreen. That is incredible. And every time you wear normal sunscreen, it sweats in your eyes and hurts your eyes. But Atomy sunscreen never hurt my eyes. And I shared it with all my soccer friends. It was amazing. So that's how you cherish the spirit and create the vision through the life scenario, because no goals means there's no direction. And follow the faith. Faith is something you cannot see, and it becomes reality through your hard work. And one thing that really also amazes me about our company is our leaders are so humble. The higher they go, the lower they become. So I look at that from my sponsors and many of the leaders to start from our CEO and create all the consumers. So that was my first and very last facial massage. I don't think I was very good at it, but she thankfully became my consumer after that. And she's also interested in doing the business. And so again, we're not just a retail store, we are a global shopping mall, online shopping mall. So it's not just selling, but what do you do after they try the facial mask and things like that? You follow up and you educate consumer. Just because they're a consumer doesn't mean you shouldn't educate them. Okay, we are 90%, 95% consumer business. So educate your consumers, because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're buying into, right? So they're gonna only stick with something that they're familiar with. But earlier we had many different product testimonies. So if you don't share what type of products we have, they're not gonna buy it. Where are they gonna go? They're gonna go somewhere else where they have been buying. Then they're not gonna earn their points. That means they're not gonna get the residual income, even as a consumer, right? So as I was creating more auto consumers, I became an exclusive dealer just with 700,000 PVs. And I saw it pop up as an exclusive dealer. I was like, I called my sponsors. I said, why am I exclusive dealer? I only have 700,000 PVs. And they said it was because I was doing auto sales master every 15 days. So that was enough for me to become an exclusive dealer. And what about my partners? So we were duplicating ourselves, creating auto consumers. And my partner became a diamond master with just 300,000 PVs, personal PVs, I should say. So that was just incredible how the system works. And it's all about relationship in this business. We have to listen to your sponsors. And how you treat your sponsor will be how your partners treat you. So always remember to treat your sponsor with respect. Okay, not just look at your promotion, but look at their promotion. You ask them, hey, Mr. So-and-so, what is your goal to become the next level mastership? Because I want to be there for you. You did all this work for me. You went extra mile for me. I want to do the same thing. And guess what? Your partner's gonna do. They're gonna do the same thing. But when you look at your partners, don't expect anything, right? You just love them. You care for them as a baby, right? In the beginning, what do? 3S. 3S's: serve, support, and sacrifice. If you do those 3 things, your partners will follow you. And if they see the way you follow your sponsors and the way you respect your sponsors, they will do the same. And I always tell them, they always ask me, Israel, should I put them on my left or right? They always ask me these questions. And I say, hey, let's add this person here. They go, but I'm not getting the $60. And I ask them, are you in this business for $60 or $50,000 a month? Then the answer is right there. Because I used to go ask the same question, but it's our job as a sponsor to mentor them and continue to learn, attend meetings, and volunteer. Volunteer for testimonies, product testimonies, volunteer for marketing plan, and duplicate from your sponsors. If your sponsors doing marketing plan, say, I want to do that too. How can you teach me? So always have the desire to learn and encourage one another. Even if the person this person's not from your line, even if it's your sister's line or someone else's line, another center, always encourage them, because in the end, the bigger Atomy gets, the bigger your business gets in the long run. We are in this business for 100 years. So let's act like that, and then let's support one another and share resources. And so I'm going to leave you with the final thoughts. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're correct. And if you want to go fast, go alone. However, if you want to go far, we go together as a team. Lastly, please enjoy the ride, because there's no one that can beat you if you're enjoying it. And I already went to the future and saw myself as an Imperial Master by April 10, 2030. Okay, so have that goal in your life scenario. When Atomy first started, they started in a very rural area where no one was going there. They only had a piece of paper sign that says Atomy. That's how they started in the beginning. Look at us now. It grew because CEO Hangyo Park had a vision and he fulfilled it. And all of us can do it too. My name was Israel Kim, Diamond Master. Thank you very much. It was an honor.
Wow, amazing speech. Thank you so much, Israel Kim. Give him a big round of applause. Diamond Master.
Thank you very much.
Brand new Diamond Master. Thank you. Yes, I totally agree with all your speech. He said, if you can change your mind, you can change your dream, which is so true. And like you say, our Atomy product is like you buying the Mercedes and then paying the Honda price, which is this is a really good example. So later on, we can explain to our customer, you are paying the Honda price, but you're like getting the Mercedes. So it's really good. And also, we are right now, it's a good, because of pandemic, we are doing the Zoom meeting. So we don't have to talk to the business partner one by one. We can talk to 10 people. Even earlier, I see we have 100 people in one time. Is that amazing? We have a 10 talk to 100 people in one time. So we are so grateful. Thank you so much for come here, spend your precious time and share your wisdom with us. And I wish in the future we can invite you back to share your knowledge with us, energy.
Thank you.
Thank you again. Please give him another big round.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Israel.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So, question to our Diamond Master, Israel Kim. If you have a question, you can open your mic. You can ask right now.
There's one question I have.
Yes.
This is Sharad to Israel. with the technology that's coming out with the phone and the apps that's coming out, will that also have different languages in it as well? Will you be able to pick that different language or yes? Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's-
a very infant stage. So, but absolutely, I will definitely bet my money that there will be different languages.
Different languages. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah. And thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you.
Thank you,
Because
Chef.
even though we heard it, or we hear it, it always helps to hear it because you pick up something different. And then I just, you know what I mean? With me, it's so many different levels, but the one level is that, it's possible that you went through so many different levels and so many different phases. I mean, I would say in your career, because even though the tactic changed, you stayed the same. So it's you who is still pursuing and not giving up. And I see that, and I appreciate that, man. I'm just letting you know, I peep a lot of things that you were saying, and it's good to keep hearing it because then it, you know what I mean, in the mind,
Yes, sir.
repetition.
Thank you very much.
Good job, man. Yeah. Hey, one more question. I'm sorry, one more question. So
Okay,
when you
let's make it
came to
quick.
yeah. So when you came to do the music, right? When you came to the music, I mean, because as you know, I'm in the music myself. So like, I guess it's more or less a statement, a comment I want to make on it. You know what I mean? Even in that aspect, don't give up because music is to reach people, and you use anatomy to do it. So in a sense, this is just your music transformed. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'm actually trying to create the residual income, and I am definitely going to start recording and start sharing. So you better buy it.
Hey,
Thank you.
all right.
Wow, wonderful. We have so many talented people in our Atomy member, Atomy family. I think maybe next time we can have a time for you guys to perform for us after the meeting. That'd be wonderful because I know our Sharon Rose Master Claudia is also a singer before.
I did hear that.
Too. So you guys can all sing together and we can create an Atomy song, right? And I really agree with you. One of the thing you say, all our Atomy leader is so humble because the CEO, because the company model. So, for the new member here today, you are very lucky you hear that and then do some more research, go online, go Google and see what other member they say about Atomy product, Atomy company. The more you do the research, the more you'll fall in love with this company and the product. We cannot say enough about the product because it's just amazing. You just have to try it. When you try it, you feel it, you love it, people can see it. So thank you so much. Is anybody have a more question before we do the announcement?
Hi, Israel.
Hi.
I have a question. I love
Yes,
your
ma'am.
testimony and I'd like to listen again and share it to other people. I'm totally recording this talk. On the other hand, how old are you?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Can I get hold of you? Can you share your contact information?
Oh, you'll have to, yeah, thank you. Go through your sponsor and then I think we can go, yes.
Okay, very good. I'd like to listen to your testimony again and share with other people. I love it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I think after this Zoom meeting, you're gonna be very busy. You're gonna be very famous here. Thank you so much, everyone.
Hi, Sherry. Can I make a comment?
Hi, Virginia. Yes.
Hi. Yes, I just wanted to say thank you for everything and thank you, Israel, for that wonderful share. I have a couple of new business associates that I invited onto this call. That's Cecilia Ballard and Rosie Yap. So I really thank them for being here. But I also wanted to just go ahead and say that, with us being in various businesses, probably before I was with Atomy, I was doing other things, and we always look at opportunities that will provide us, that residual income. And I am involved in other things, but I always keep in my heart, deep in my soul, that Atomy is a very wonderful platform because of the fact that it's like a trapezoid. It's not a triangle. And if you look at the aspect that everybody is buying all of these products anyway from the conglomerate stores, we're putting our money into their pockets, into their profits. Why not do that for our own selves and for our own family? Because we're doing this anyway, and creating that recession-proof economy for ourselves for 3 generations is just awesome, because that's what it's all about with what Israel was saying, that you know, that's how artificial intelligence is coming, new software is coming, and with this situation with us being in our home, we can capitalize on it within our own community. And I like the fact that we work together as a unit. And the compensation plan itself, it really makes sense. I mean, everything is free, website is free, there's no money, no capital to put down. And we work together. Once we've capitalized or we maxed out our own personal volume, we don't have to buy from our own accounts anymore. We can go on to the next person. We can order our products from the person who needs help. So that's what I really want to say for those that are new, to really understand the fact that it's a community-based, really paying it forward to the next person and working together as a community. And that's what it's all about. And the products itself, for each particular product, it is made with fine development. They really researched on it, where they want to get the products, how they want to manufacture it, how they want to filter all the toxins out of it. It all makes sense. You want to have products that are preventative for your family, for your household. You want to be in an environment that's infection controlled and infection free. And with the products that each year the company or the people that are producing all these different consumable items that we use daily anyway, it's wonderful because we're all using it. We will earn income while we sleep, right? And that's what we all want, is that
Absolutely.
positive residual income. So I just wanted to share that because it's always in my mind. And I've started to brand my website, and I have 3 platforms that I'm promoting. It's my health and wellness, my free online owning your own business type of situation. So those are my 3 platforms, and then business tools to help people to promote their own companies or whatever they're doing. And that's how I want to be able to help the community as well, is to expand themselves internally as well as externally. So thank you anyway. Thank you for letting me share.
Thank you, Virginia. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. So we're gonna do the quick announcement before we finish our meeting. Okay, so great news, November 5th, so we're gonna have an Atomy hand sanitizer. Wow, we've been waiting for this for a long time. So finally, November 5th, we can start to order this and we can give away for our friend and family. It's a good advertise. And also, we know October 27th, Hong Kong is grand opening. So it's a great news too. We're gonna have India's open on November 11th. So if you have a Hong Kongese member, India member, this is a great news to grow your Atomy global business. And very important, next Thursday, we have Royal Master Jason Shim's English meeting. And we have our sales master, Mr. Ronnie, is going to talk about the company. So please mark down your calendar. Here's a November and December, the Atomy English room meeting, and our Royal Master Jason Shim's English room meeting. Also, next Wednesday, if you want to do some facial, we have a 4 to 5 p.m. facial party with Cheryl Ross, Sherry Lee, which is me. So we're going to do the facial party next Wednesday. And also mark your calendar, November 7th. Economy will be November 14th 21st and December 5th. Okay, let's finish our meeting. Thank you so much, everyone, to join. We're going to finish our meeting with our company motto. Company motto, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Cheers.
There's the spirit. Create the vision.
Create the vision, follow the faith, there be humility.
Coaching.
Ja.